Today we're going to look at a punt play, and we'll talk a little bit about how do we cover all of this action with a 5-man crew. Let's let it run through, and then we're going to come back here and break it down by position. So at the snap, R, you've primarily for the punter. Make sure that snap gets back clean to that punter, but also pick up these 3 front blocks. Everything has to be clean there, and you're going to essentially stay with these handful of players for most of the play here, trailing behind, and then clean up if anything comes back your way. Umpire, you have a lot to look at. Make sure the center is protected on these kinds of plays. Look at all your linemen, though. You've got really all of 5 of these blocks. You're the only one who can see those 5 blocks up front. Also, make sure you've got any kind of eligible numbers or ineligible numbers. Make sure you've got those numbers cemented in your head. As that punt is kicked, you're going to turn, get downfield maybe 5 or 10 yards, get set, and you're going to continue to watch that group of linemen. That's that second wave that's coming through, and they're going to be yours the whole time looking through those. Talk about the headline on this play. Headline is the hold official. He's got his wide guy. Make sure that that wide guy isn't interfered with, isn't held. But then as that ball is kicked and it's crossed the line, now you start getting downfield off of that. You're going to get about 10 or 15 yards downfield. That's all you need to be. And then get set and start really officiating that second wave of guys that are coming through. And we'll come back and take a look at that. Line judge, you've got the tough job here. You are the release official. So as that ball is snapped, if it's clean, you're starting to release downfield, watching your wide guy. As he's clean, you're going to come and you're going to pick up this whole first wave of blockers. Really important to see what's happening with those blockers, which ones are being threatened, which ones are potentially blocks going on and bad blocks off of here. You've got all of that. Back judge. You need to be about 5 yards or so behind this receiver, but you need to be a little wide. If you're wider, then you can see exactly what he's doing in terms of that catch. You can also have a glance through him into that first set of blockers, and you need to pick up some of these kind of blocks right at this point of attack. As that fielder starts running back up the field now, don't be in a hurry, back judge, to get up there with him. Stay set for a second, because if you're following him too closely, what you're going to have is some of these players down behind you, and you're going to be taking yourself out of the play by watching them or by potentially not seeing what's going on there, and there could be a mess there. So hold on for a second. Let the fielder, the ball carrier turn upfield. You can get up there eventually. You can get your beanbag still at the spot of the catch. It's important, but you've got a second. As these players head up the field now, see, this is where it becomes important. Headline and umpire have to see these second waves and start to pick up on some of these blocks here that could be potential. As we get to the end here, notice how the headline and the umpire are doing a good job. They're in good solid position. They're picking up the blocks and in a great spot to mark the end of the run off of this.